Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Eileen. Today we're going to do a craft with me. I want to create a somewhat of a box. It's actually just a base. So once I get started, it'll all make sense. But I have these 3 advent calendar houses. These are from Erica. This is the advent calendar houses that she has in her shop currently, and I wanted to make a base so that all 3 of them could be in the base, and then it also, you could turn the base over and then it'll have its own prop to sit up on once the recipient receives this. So let's get started. I'm going to use a piece of chipboard, and this is from a 12 by 12 paper pad. It's actually not a pad, it's from scrapbook.com. When they send you the loose 12 by 12 papers, they usually add in some chipboard to sturdy the stack up and doesn't get ruined. So I'm going to use that as my base, and then I'm going to use this paper from Dollar Tree. Now you can see there's a slight size difference, but I'm going to cut it down to the right size that I need and then cover with this paper. Okay, so I'm going to put you on time lapse because, or actually, you know what, let's just craft it together. I could always speed it up if I need to, but I'm going to use my scoreboard and I'm going to mark this where I need it. So first of all, we're going to start like this because I just want a 1 inch perimeter, because I want to have a wall going all the way around. So I'm going to score this edge right here at 1 inch. Okay, and then I measure this right here. I'm just going to use this as my base, and let's see, so I have a rosette on the shortest house here, and it's a little short. So if I leave the base at 1 inch, the edge of my box is going to disrupt that rosette right there. Okay, so I want to make sure I leave a little bit of room, add about 1/4 of an inch. Or maybe not. You know what? Let's just go right snug up against those boxes. That way, I'll just remove the rosette and relocate it or reposition it. So I want to score this and make it as tight, not too tight. You don't want it to not be able to go in and out easily, and give it some room. So 3 7/8 inch is what I'm going to score right there. Okay, and now I'm going to rotate it. Yeah, doesn't matter. I'm going to make this at 1 inch to come up the side. Okay, and then I'm going to take this off also and score this. I don't know, can you guys even see what I'm doing? I'm sorry. Make sure you can see. There we go. So I'm just using my score marks to line up the boxes and mark it where I want to score. And I think this would do it right there. So when I turn this around, I'll just use my scoreboard right there. So it's a mark at 9 3/8. Okay, and this is at the 1 inch mark. And now I'm going to come back here and give this side, the right side, 1 inch from my 3 7/8. So I'm going to go to 4 7/8. That should give us 1 inch, right? Oh, we're gonna guess, but I'm thinking yes, that's the right distance. All right, we're gonna see what we come up with. So I'm gonna cut this off with my my cutter right here. All right, so I want this to cut at 1 inch. I'll put this right there. So I'm lining it up at that last score mark that we just created. Okay, and there you go. So now, oops, I forgot to score this one at 1 inch. Okay, so mark that. Forgot to score this at 1 inch. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. I am doing this now with you. I have not made one. It seems like a simple project, right? I forgot to score this side at 1 inch. So 9 3/8 is our last mark. So 10 3/8 is another inch. Whoops. Stay on that score mark. Okay. So that's where I want to cut. Let's get this out of the way. Cut that off. Now you could really see the score marks right there. Okay. I'm going to use my scissors. Here it is. And I want these flaps to be up against this outer edge. So I'm going to cut down this score mark, 1 inch corner here. And now I don't know if this is better to cut it now or wait till we cover it with paper, but you know, like I said, never did this before, so. And I wanted it to be sturdier than cardstock, so that's why I'm using this really, really thin, lightweight chipboard. You could use the back of your paper pads, recycle those. So now I'm just going to fold our score marks. Okay, and then you can probably see the base come together. Simple box. Simple, simple, simple. Really easy. Okay. Actually, if I fold it this way against the score mark, it's actually better, I think. Yeah, that would have been easier. Use my bone folder. Okay, and fold these in. Fold this up, and it's going to be so easy. I'm not going to glue it yet because we want to cover it with paper. So that's the base. Really, really easy. And this is what it's gonna look like. Okay. Just simple presentation. Oh, it fits, it's fine. There you go. Just like that. And once the box is received and the recipient turns this over, the base, you can put it up on top of that, and that'll be cute. So let's get to it. I'm gonna get our cardstock. This is Dollar Tree, and use this as my template. So we want it at 1 inch and 3 7/8. Okay. And we're gonna mark our papers. Let's go ahead. 1 inch, 3 7/8, and then again at 4 7/8, because that's where we're going to cut that off. This will make our life a little easier because then we can cut this excess off. And we don't have to worry about wasting our paper. Uh-oh. No, don't ruin it. Okay. And now we're gonna mark our side here. So we're gonna take this, use that. Push this up so we got it at the 1 inch mark, and then come down here to the 9 3/8. Okay, and then 10 3/8, and that's where we're going to cut that off. Okay, let's finish scoring this. 1, 2, and then cut that off. Okay, and cut this off. All right, so now we have our base, and I'm going to repeat this measurements again because we want to cover the inside also. All right, so I'm going to turn this around and just go ahead, line it up again. And we're going to use our 1 inch mark, and then we're going to use our 9 3/8, 10 3/8. Okay, cut that off. And then we're going to rotate this. We'll go ahead and score at the 1 inch. 1 inch and the 3 7/8, 4 7/8. Okay. Sorry guys. 3 7/8, 4 7/8, 1 inch, 9 3/8. Okay, I'm going to cut that excess off again. Now, if you don't want to do this covering part, I mean, I don't know. This is just easy for me to do it this way. And then you could always, you know, change it up what you want. We're going to cut this right here and right here. That's it, those two slits. Okay. All right. So this paper is from Dollar Tree, and it's a 3 in a pack. This paper has a linen finish with that, well, not iridescent, but a shimmer to it. It's a very pretty paper. Normally, I would not grab paper from Dollar Tree, but you know, it's pretty. And you got 3, so in the pack. And so why not just grab it, give it a try. I had this in my stash already. This has been, gosh, since Missouri. If y'all have been following me, you know what I mean by Missouri, because it's been a minute. There we go. So now we're going to cover this up, but I don't want to, well, you know what? Let me see. I think I want to use just regular school glue. It works out for me. And it comes to, what's it called? Like when I was making Memory Dex boxes, Memory Dex card holders with my recycled mailing box from the post office, I would use regular school glue, glue stick, regular Elmer's glue stick. It's been holding up, so use whatever glue you want. I just don't want to use hot glue. I just want to make sure that it gets to my recipient nice and, you know, intact. And so here we go. There we go. Much better. Let's pour this down. You know, the easier way too would be to just use paint. You could paint it, you know, it's up to you. Depends on your finish, your liking. Okay, so now I'm going to glue these to my box. And then I'm gonna dry fit it to see what it looks like. Look at that. Nice finish. It'll fit a little different once I get the paper glued to the chipboard. But look at that, it's cute. You know, I think that's gonna be adorable. All right, so let's get gluing. And let's get it going. I'm just gonna glue, 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 glue. And I don't care if it gets to the edges. I want it to hold nice, sturdy. Sorry for the shaking. My work table is a folding table. One of those 6-foot folding tables, those party tables. So my camera is always gonna shake because it's not a solid table. It's a good table, it'll carry some weight. It's just any movement, it's gonna move, it's gonna shake. So let's get this on. So I apologize for all the shaking ahead of time. The other reason I like this school glue, because there's a lot more play. I can move the paper and it won't be like, you know, stuck immediately. And that just really gives that freedom to get it lined up right. I should get some paper towel. It's not going to stick immediately on contact, and it's not going to be difficult to move around. So give it a shot. For stuff like this where you need a little bit more time, it works out a lot better than the other stuff, industrial glue. But there you go. I love it. And then you can also push the glues to the edge of your paper, and you know, you'll have a better hold. Okay, more contact. So the other tool that you could use is the brayer. So I have a brayer, and it's a speed ball. This is for ink and stuff, but I use it mainly for this kind of stuff. Get all that glue contact down. I got a few bubbles here, so I'm just going to push the glue bubbles off to the side. There we go. And get it moving. And remember, give yourself grace. It's a handmade item. You know, don't be so perfect. Don't feel like everything has to be perfect. Otherwise, they just go into the store and buy it. You know what I mean? Like, that's the whole purpose. You're putting your time, love, and energy into these things. They're supposed to have imperfections, perfectly imperfect. And it doesn't take away the joy, if that makes any sense. All right, so now I want to make sure my flaps are not connected. Okay. Could line that one up a little better, but it's okay. I will go back later and trim those pieces. Okay. You see how it wasn't lined up exactly? You see the paper here from the other side? That's okay. All right, I'll take this one. Just want to make sure that everything can still fold. And give it a little bit of, I like to use the rounder side of this thing. That way it doesn't tear up my paper. There you go, just like that. Okay. Okay. All right, now it's time to cover the inside. Do the same thing. Get that glue in there and cover your edges, or get close to your edges, not cover your edges. All right, spread that glue around. There might be better glue adhesive, to use, but I'm using this. Use your stash. Recycle. This one doesn't have to be because it's inside. Okay. Make sure I fold this so that the paper goes the way I want it and not buckle. Should have done that before. It's okay, real easy. here. Get it down. Line it up as best I can. And get this stuff down. It's really pretty paper. I like it. I'm sorry for the shaking, guys. Okay. Get stuff down. And if you don't want to do this step, you can just make it straight from cardstock, or not at all. And, you know, you don't have to make this if you have those dies. But I think the whole presentation would be really cute in a little box of its own. At least that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. There we go. There we go. Just making sure these edges stay before I get to gluing it permanent. When I use the glue, hot glue. Okay. This is the first time I'm doing it like this. This is the first time I'm making this project, so I'm just trying to take my time and make sure I'm paying attention, especially to the crease. Okay, so that it folds the way I want it to. Okay, like that. All right, now this box is sturdy. I'll fold this part here. And just go ahead, crease that as it comes up. I'm folding it and pushing it up and pushing it in. Okay. And once this is made, you know, you can always make adjustments on the next one. On to the next one. It's very, very stiff because of the paper. Okay. I'm gently pushing it up and in. Okay, like that. I'll do the same here. Okay, just push it gently and rock it like that. Gentle, gentle, gentle pressure. Really easy. It's a box. You don't want to tear the paper though. You just want to take your time. Steady pressure. And anything, you could use trim to cover up your edges and hide the seams and stuff. Oops. See that? That was not attached at all. Like that. And glue it in. I probably will be using some trims just to finish off the edges. You see the raw edge right here. Okay. I'm going to take these boxes and put it in and make sure they fit. There's a lot of room there. Okay, so take it out and do both at the same time. Before I do that, I'm going to use some of my clips so that I can hold my sides here. So just pull out your clips and I'm going to glue right here, whoops, and push these in. There you go. I'm going to clip it and just keep it like that. And do the same here. And then hold it. I will trim those edges though, because it's sticking up way too high. Take my clips, and I'm getting it right up against the edge here, as much as I can. It doesn't have to be too long there because hot glue dries fast, so just hold on for a minute. It's a very shiny paper, and it's very sturdy too. Okay, and I think it's going to be cute. Whoops, the clips are in the way. Let's see. Yep, cute. Look at these. Gorgeous. Aww. Look at that. I think it's cute. And then you can take it, flip the box over, and then use it like a little stand. See, like that. So it'll be cute. Okay. Let's get to it. I'm gonna trim these off here. Oh, that's gonna be hard. That is gonna be hard. All right, let me pause. Okay guys, so I found some ribbon. I'm gonna cover the edge so that most of the inside is, it's got most of the ribbon, and then the outside has just a little bit, just, you know, maybe about a third of it. So I'm just using, and it's not gonna be perfect because Eileen is the one doing it, so it's not gonna be perfect. So I'm making sure for right now that the inside is good, and I'm trying to make the outside as straight as possible. Girl, hot mess. There's always an easier way, but this is the way I'm doing it. This is what I'm doing. And I know I'm out of screen, but oh, you know, this is how we do it. I don't know what I'm doing. I just know this is what I want. Okay. Go around the corner. Okay. This is how I craft, guys. It's usually not the right way, but that's the way it's happening. Okay, so keeping that edge straight as I can. And just like that. And it's not straight enough, you know. Just, you could always pull the hot glue off the ribbon, pull it up, just be gentle with it, and then you can readjust. But this is how I'm doing mine. Trying to get the pokey wire up under there. Okay, we got that. And then into here, just trying to get that down. And then push it in. And you can always use your tools to make it straight. Okay? I'm gonna be covered in glitter. Okay. And for this side, you know, use your hot glue. Tuck that in. Tuck it in, pull down, readjust there. So, up under here, under there. Hold it down, and I think that is so cute, so pretty. Hot, 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 hot. Okay, and I'm just gonna go around and put my hot glue tip right underneath the ribbon, a little bit hot glue to secure the edge. Okay, I'm just gonna secure the edges right like that. Oops. And I think that is so cute. Okay, lots and lots of glitter from this ribbon. I got this ribbon from Walmart last year or the year before, something like that. Lots of fallout, but it is what it is. Just getting some big wipes here. Get this off of here. A lot of glitter, fallout. So if you don't like glitter, then are you really a crafter? Just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm covered with glitter right now on my face, so that's what it is. Oh my gosh. So take that and put your boxes in, and it could be snug as a bug in a rug. Oh my god, how cute. Oh, this one giving me problems. It's got to be flat up against that. Okay, just push it out of the way. You don't want to make a hole in your boxes, so just push them in. Put it in. Yeah, and it is snug in there. Perfect. Look at that. I made that. I made that. Okay. Next. All right. So I'm just going to put my little tag on this thing. And this is done. I'm going to gift this to a friend who won my giveaway. So, perfect. All right, guys. That's it. And if you want to put it on display, take the box and put it on top. And look at how cute these are. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Whoops. But that's what it's going to look like. And just imagine them with some fairy lights. Right now, it's not going to have fairy lights because it has goodies in there, and I'm not going to take them out. I'm not going to show that. So that's what it looks like. That is so cute. I need to make some for myself. How cute are they? Alrighty guys, that's it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.